Rogers TV Durham would like to acknowledge that we are on the treaty and traditional territory of the Mississaugas of Scugog Island First Nation of the Mississauga Nation. May we respectfully honor the knowledge and understanding of the Indigenous stewards of these ancestral lands and ensure that the voices of the First Peoples are represented in our collections, programs, and services.
The opinions expressed in the following programs are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect those of Rogers Cable or Rogers TV.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of At the Heart of Business. I'm your host, Judith Tate. At the Heart of Business is a conversation with women in business discussing their challenges and successes. I'd like to welcome my first guest today, Karen McIntosh of Love You, Be You Beauty. Love it. Welcome, Karen.
Hi, thanks for having me. It's a real pleasure, and it's nice being here with you today.
Yes, well, thank you for being here. So tell us all about Love You, Be You Beauty.
Okay, so my business is all about a heart-centered business, compassionate, we're there for you, reliable. So I wanted my name to stand for that. So that's why I call it Love You, Be You, because it's all about loving yourself, being who you are, and being confident in your own skin.
Okay.
And it starts with the inner.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And what kind of services do you provide?
We do hair and makeup for weddings, events, photo shoots. So for photo shoots, we do maternity, boudoir, as well as headshots and branding. And another part we do is spa services. So we can go mobile, or you can come to me, and we have a whole team. So even if you have like 18 women that want a spa party at their house, we can accommodate that. And for weddings, we go to their house as well. And photo shoots, we actually go to the studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a studio that you work with in particular?
Yeah, Stephanie Hope Photography in Bowmanville.
Oh,
She does
nice.
a lot of maternity and as well as like the motherhood sessions as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, love it.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that you're like a heart-centered type business. Expand more on that. Like, what exactly do you mean by heart-centered? Or what does that mean for your business?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just really care about people a lot. I've always been one to like love helping people and improving their day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then with my mom, when she was alive, she had Alzheimer's dementia. So it really affects you a lot, you know, like seeing someone change and all that and declining and stuff. And it makes you become very like compassionate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it makes you like feel towards other people that are going through things as well. So, and I just put a lot of love into my business too. And weddings is like all about love, you know, and being there for each other and stuff like that.
And what's the underlying passion or the foundation of you starting your business? Like, I know you mentioned your mother.
Yeah.
So.
Right. Yeah. So, yeah, my mom got diagnosed with Alzheimer's dementia, and so then I started doing my business part-time many years ago, and then because that gave me the freedom to take her to appointments if she needed to, and I'm also a single mom too, so I got to take my daughter to appointments when she needed it, or if I wanted to go see her dance or stuff like that. So it just gave me more like freedom that way. And when my mom got real sick in like 2018, she started declining more. So then I took my business to full time. Okay. So then I could be there for her more, and then also make my own hours for my business as well. And then when she did get really sick, I would like build the basket of care for my mom and have people come in and take care of her so I could go out and do my favorite things, which is hair and makeup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I find doing like weddings or photo shoots or like spa services, it's like a meditation for me. And I'm sitting there listening to other people, what they're going through. So I don't think about what I was going through. Yeah.
Yeah, I find that whenever you're in those type of services, like personal, very personal type of services, it's almost like a therapy session for yourself, or
Yeah.
even for the person sitting in your chair, or your client. Do you
Yeah.
find that happens a lot, where you learn a lot about people and what they're going through?
Oh, 100%. Like, even sometimes strangers will just come out of the blue and tell me what's going on in their life, or clients or brides or anybody. I feel they feel like very comfortable with me because I have that calming demeanor to me.
Yeah.
And I'm also an empath. So, yeah, people just gravitate toward me, and I enjoy that, you know?
That's great.
Yeah.
Have you always been an entrepreneur, or did you come from corporate when you started your business?
Oh, no, I've always been in the beauty industry.
Okay.
Yeah, I've only had one job that was out of the beauty industry, and that was working for a telemarketing company, and that didn't last long. My passion has always been in the beauty industry.
Okay.
Yeah, like ever since I was like so little, like 3, 4, I would be doing like my Barbie's makeup or their hair or that kind of thing. And I love it. I love all things like pretty and making people feel good and uplifting their spirits. And yeah.
What would you say is the most unique thing that sets you apart from your competitors?
Well, I do incorporate sometimes Reiki into my services. So it's like a healing, natural healing thing, and it puts a lot of love into you, and it calms you down and sets the tone. And I've actually last year, bridesmaids said I made the room feel zen.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a nice compliment.
Yeah.
And how exactly, like when you're doing your Reiki sessions, how do you incorporate that into your services? Are there specific services that you'll incorporate it into, or?
Yeah, like, or I could do it for weddings too, or photo shoots. Like, we just need to talk about it beforehand, and then I could do that for them.
And then is it like a separate session before you start doing all the hair and makeup, or?
No, I could start doing it like right away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
During.
Yeah, I just have to ground myself first, for sure.
Yeah.
But then, yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow,
Yeah.
that's very different.
Yeah.
Very unique.
Yeah.
What kind of challenges have you faced?
I guess just like we've never missed a wedding at all, so nothing there. I guess just if my daughter or my mom was really sick, then I would have to like move an appointment for like a spa service. But with weddings, I definitely do have backup plans, 100%.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
That absolutely helps. And I've actually never heard anyone say that, having a backup plan. And that definitely comes from experience.
Yeah, because I don't like to let people down.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it's their big day. Like,
Yeah.
it's their one day, right? Well, sometimes two, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as a leader in business, how do you stay true to your values? One of your values is love, as I can see.
Yeah.
How do you stay true to your values?
I just start my day with love. I just think about it, and I just go from there. And even just say my day is off, I just like focus on love, like somebody else's day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what does that focus look like if someone wanted to do that? Like someone watching said, okay, I want to do the same thing. Like, what would that look like? Is it like a meditation, prayers, affirmations?
Yeah, like prayers, affirmations, like I'm going to have a great day today, or I want to make someone's day amazing today, and then just think about it, like feel it. Sometimes I picture like pink hearts, like bubble pink hearts going into the day.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's good. As we can see, you love pink.
Yeah, I'm just a very visual person.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about impactful failures? Any failures that you feel were kind of like a blessing in disguise?
Well, I did have a different makeup line a long time ago, and then I just I kind of let that go because I saw other people with the kind of similar name, and then I just refocused years later, and then came up with Lubu, Love You Be You Cosmetics.
Oh.
Yeah. And it was meant to happen that way, because I became more experienced.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is that what we have there on the table?
Yeah.
And what is it? Lip gloss?
Yes, lip gloss, and then there's a lipstick too.
Okay.
Yeah, they have shea butter in it, so it's very moisturizing for your lips.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, and it's gluten-free, both of them. And some of the products are vegan too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, gluten-free and vegan makeup.
Yeah, and the lip gloss doesn't feel thick and gunky, It feels like nice and moisturizing going on. Like all my brides, I use it for all my brides. The lipsticks or the lip glosses are both mixed together. And I also have lip stay, so it will last on your lips up to 7 hours as long as you don't eat oily foods. So.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
So who are the people, dead or alive, that have influenced your path?
My mom.
Yes. Aw. Absolutely.
Yeah, so, oh God.
Oh, sorry, I don't mean to make you get emotional.
I wasn't expecting this, but, so ever since I was younger, she was my big support. She would tell me I could do anything.
Yes.
Where other people in my life would say you couldn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
So.
But she's no longer here, so.
Yeah, and that's.
And my own support, and my daughter's my support, so.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't have a tissue for you.
That's okay.
But, yeah. But that's good. It's good to see that
you pat your makeup.
Yeah.
You don't rub it.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Good
for
tip.
weddings, because obviously you're gonna cry, right?
Oh, okay. See,
Yeah.
it's like it's gone, like it never happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how have you been resourceful in your business?
I just always like to keep up with education,
Oh, good.
whether that's personal, like uplifting yourself personally, healing yourself, or in business, like taking a beauty business course. So right now I have 2 of them on the go.
Oh, good.
From 2 different companies, and other ones I up-leveled by taking education for services to upgrade myself, for either makeup or hair or spa, things like that. So, but it all goes hand in hand, like personal, business, and services. You want to keep yourself up-leveled for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
In 30 seconds, what words of advice would you have for someone just starting out in business?
Well, you are going to have failures, and that's okay. You just get back up and keep going, and just tell yourself that you're amazing and you are loved and you can do anything you want.
Oh, love it. Thank you so much, Karen, for joining us.
Thank you.
We will be up
Adrienne.
next with Andrena McDonald from NP Health Clinic.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
It's been a long time coming.
You don't win a
it to keep it. You win it to be a part of its history. Always hard to see the difference between winning and losing.
The quest for the hardest trophy to win in sports. This is Rogers TV.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to At the Heart of Business. I'm your host, Judith Tate. At the Heart of Business is a conversation with women in business discussing their challenges and successes. Our next guest is Andrena McDonald, owner of NP Health Clinic. Welcome, Andrena.
Thank you, Judith.
Thank you so much for being here. You look absolutely lovely.
Thank you.
So tell us all about NP Health Clinic.
NP Health Clinic is a nurse practitioner clinic.
Okay.
We do traditional and holistic style medicine.
Okay.
And so we see people of all different ages. And we work in a collaborative team with many different naturopaths as well. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. And what other kind do you offer, a variety of services?
Yeah.
Explain the services that you have.
So basically, so it's healthcare, right? So it's just like how you would go to your regular primary care provider, like your physician, offer those type of services. Women's health care, well baby care. I do a lot of genetic style testing in my practice. So I see patients that are looking for cancer screening, even people who have gut health issues that come into the clinic. So it's a variety of different healthcare services all in under one roof.
Okay. So if I didn't have a family doctor, can I come see you?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's a little bit different of a setup because nurse practitioners, when you're an independent nurse practitioner, it's a little bit in terms of the funding. So it's not covered by OHIP. We try, as nurse practitioners, we try to do as much as we can under OHIP when we're working in an independent setting. But basically, there is a fee for service. So it's basically, in order to come see me, there is a consultation fee. But everything I try to do is under your OHIP, so you would still kind of get, if you came to see me for a women's health exam, I would do everything I possibly can, under blood work, PAP, and all those things that are covered under your OHIP. But if there's other certain services, like genetic style testing or anything like that, that would be additional. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. And what was the motivation to start this business? Because it's very unique.
Yeah. I one of the biggest reasons, I've been in the industry for about 25 years. And so one of my main reasons is because I was just tired of working in the public sector. I really wouldn't be able to help. I found that I wasn't able to help my patients the way I wanted to help them, and spend the time with them too. When you come to NP Health Clinic, we have a 30-minute appointment, get to time to spend with my patients. And the other reason too is I myself had my own personal health challenges, and I wasn't getting the help that I needed, and I had to seek alternative health care in order to do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what was it like going from, working in the medical field for someone else to being your own boss?
Completely different. Yeah. It was challenging. Yeah. As nurse practitioners, we don't learn that in our training, and so it was completely different. It was a complete different mindset because it's like you're working for yourself, so it's just you're not guaranteed that paycheck every 2 weeks, right? So it's a different mindset completely.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a really good point. So did it take you a while to build up your clientele?
Oh, 100%, yeah, because I had to, initially I started the clinic in 2019, and that was the early stages, and I ended up collaborating with a naturopath. I worked in her clinic, and I would pretty much in downtown Toronto, midtown Toronto, I should say, and I built up my practice by doing that. So over the years, I started building, and in that same time frame, COVID had also hit. Oh. So at that time, I did a lot of virtual care. So I see patients all over Ontario. So I had built up my practice over those years, and just last year, we opened up a physical location in Brooklyn, Whitby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That also sounds like it would be a challenge because how would people know to find you or know that they need your services?
A lot of it was like through social media. I did a lot of social media, and then plus also I connected with quite a few naturopaths in Ontario, because that collaboration between a naturopath and a nurse practitioner, it works really well. And so even seeing their clients and coming over to see me, because as naturopaths they have a limited scope of practice. So when they're working with like a nurse practitioner, it expands the scope of practice. We can do a lot more together, as opposed to they're just doing, their thing, right? So that's why I was able to establish so many patients all over Ontario, because I collaborated with so many, and I still do to this day, many different naturopaths. Yeah.
Oh, the power of collaboration.
Really big,
Wow.
extremely big. Yeah.
How else have you been resourceful? Because that's very resourceful. Not a
Yeah.
lot of people do that, especially in the beginning. Everyone feels that when you start your business, you're on your own. And I shouldn't say everyone. A lot of people say they feel that they're on their own, or they just don't know where to go or who to collaborate with.
I like I said, like social media was a big one, because I have a marketing agency that does a lot of SEO on my so like people who are looking for women's health care, or if you're looking for an IUD, or you're looking for cancer genetic testing. My name and our clinic comes up because we've been doing it for quite a number of years. So that was a big thing. So that's why I've had people come all the way from Newfoundland. I've had people come from Quebec to specific for genetic style testing, because especially the cancer testing that I do in the clinic.
Now, is that something that's not offered commonly?
It's not offered, no. And so I'm one of the very few clinics in Canada itself that does this testing. It's through genetic cancer screening testing through Europe. And so a lot of people are looking for that type of testing. It's a liquid biopsy test. So it tells us what type of treatments to give the person for chemo or natural treatments. And it gives us exactly what to give the person to reverse and hopefully help reduce the cancer in their body. So a lot of people are looking for that type of testing.
That's very niche.
It's extremely niche, the type of things that I do,
All right, so as a leader in business, how do you stay true to your values?
Honesty, that's a big one for me. I stay true to my ethics and my morals, and just being down to earth, to be honest with you. Right. I mean, I have really good rapport with a lot of my patients, and I think one of the reasons why people come back to see me is because I'm down to earth, and they, and they get the care that they need, and they're getting better, right? Yeah. So I think honesty is the biggest one for me, and just and having mentors around me. Like I have several mentors that have helped me to get to where I am. Yeah.
Oh, that's really important.
Yeah.
You know, having people that you can go to, because you're not going to know everything, and
no, that's right.
That's a part of your network and being resourceful.
Yeah.
So failures. Have you had any that were very impactful for you?
I think starting off at the clinic where COVID hit 6 months later, that was really challenging. Yes. And so I had to be resourceful, right, in order to do that. And that's why I was very, we had this virtual care, right? In my practice, I had a big virtual care. I was able to establish and offer that to patients. Yeah. So I thought in the beginning that was it was a challenge, right? And even also in this time, in this financial, economic time where things are really hard, opening a clinic is not easy to do. Right, and so I wouldn't call it a failure, but it's a challenge. Yeah. Right, definitely a challenge.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And how do you define success?
I think success to me is just one of the successes for me is seeing my patients getting better. Right, so I know that when people come to see me and their illness or whatever is going on with them has been reversed, or they're able to see such positive changes, that's a huge success to me. And also just being in the industry, in the community, and being able to provide this type of healthcare to people, that in itself is a success. And providing access to people, because right now it's not easy to find access to healthcare. Yes. And so I think that's definitely a success to me.
So what type, because you mentioned access, who would you say your key client is?
You know, anyone who, like in this, like a lot of people who don't have a primary healthcare provider are just looking for healthcare. So it's just really generally, it's anyone. I mean, I've had, like I said, I've had people who who've just had babies and I've not been able to find a healthcare provider for their infant, and so they would just come onto the clinic, and as I do, just like just doing a well baby check and things like that. Just maybe young women that are looking for healthcare, but just anyone really who's looking to be preventative in their health. Okay. That's the type of clientele. I have a lot of geriatric patients too. Oh, okay. So I see a lot of geriatric patients in my clinic. So really people who just literally don't have access.
Oh, yeah. That's really good. And I guess for me, and I know we had a conversation before, it's so different. And I'm just trying to wrap my head around why would I go to, the health clinic instead of my doctor? Yeah. But, I've told you my reasons why I would want to go see you.
I think a lot of the reasons why people come is because, one, in our healthcare system today is very symptom-based. So it's symptom-based management where people are looking for, I don't want to take this medication. I don't want to take this pill. Is there some way that I can, do something more naturally? Or is there things that I can do to help so that I don't have to take these medications? And so I think a lot of people are just looking to, one, is there things that I can do to be preventative? Or two, is there a way that I can come off this medication? Or like that kind of thing. Or even just like a lot of people now are into their gut health. Yes. Right? So people are just like, a lot of healthcare issues come and root from the gut.
Yes.
And it's so like in the last 10 years, gut health has blown up because we see there's so much research, right, that's done on that, right? And there's so much relationship to like maybe Parkinson's disease or like it's coming from the gut, like a lot of like IBS and all these other things, right? So a lot of people are just like, there's got to be another solution here. There's got to be another way, right? And that's where people end up looking for my type of services, the services that we offer. Yeah.
That's amazing. I love it. So for influence, who are the people, dead or alive, who have influenced your path?
I think one of the big influencers is my life partner and my business partner. So he's really influenced me quite a lot in terms of like even opening the clinic, even thinking about doing something like this. I mean, I was quite traditional in the way I thought of like, there's no way that, as a nurse practitioner, I could like open my own clinic. Like how could, but, and then also like, so he kind of guided me along that way and that path. And then also just several mentors, like just through like enrolling myself in different kind of programs. So, and women as well who are in leadership, following their lead and their, so those are the type of people that I kind of like follow. And also changing my mindset was a big key.
Yes.
Right? Like I worked in a public sector where I was like, okay, 9 to 5 or whatever, working 12-hour shifts. And, like you kind of nurse practitioners, you don't really see too many nurse practitioners venturing out and doing something different like this. Yeah. It's very unique in this type of care that's offered.
That's great. And what words of advice would you have for someone starting their business?
I think stay true to your values. And kind of see if you can get people around you who are like-minded, right? Who can help you change your mindset. Be resourceful, right? Yes. Be resourceful. There's so much out there right now for us. The internet is a great place to start, right? Yes. So I think that's one of the biggest advice I would probably give somebody.
That's great. Yeah. Great advice. Thank you so much for joining us today.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me on the show.
Yes. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on another episode of At the Heart of Business.
Connect with us